One morning you wake up, check your nightstand, and the phone you charge every night is gone. Not just yours, every single smartphone in the world has vanished. No buzzing notifications, no quick texts, no scrolling, just silence. How different would life be? And could you actually survive it? Instant messaging ends overnight. For years, instant messaging has been the fastest way to reach someone, no matter where they live. Short texts have saved lives in emergencies and kept families close across time zones. Without phones, this entire system collapses. Sure, computers can still send messages, but it won't be the same. The world would feel slower and less connected, and long-distance relationships would become much harder to maintain. No more video calling. Video chats changed how we stay close to the people we love. Parents working abroad can watch their kids grow. Grandparents can share moments without traveling, and people living in remote areas can feel less isolated. Without smartphones, those easy face-to-face conversations disappear. The only options left would be clunky desktop calls, and that convenience of holding up your phone to see someone's face in seconds would be gone forever. Shopping and banking take a hit. E-commerce, as we know it, grew because of smartphones. Think about it, buying clothes online while sitting on the couch, paying a bill during your lunch break, or even ordering groceries while commuting. That's possible because of mobile devices. Without them, online shopping would still exist, but it wouldn't be nearly as powerful. You'd have to sit down at a computer every time you wanted to manage money or buy something. The end of smartphone obsession. There's one side of this scenario that might feel like a relief. People are addicted to their phones. It's not just about making calls anymore. Everyone wants the best camera, the biggest screen, the fastest processor. Phones turned into status symbols. If they suddenly vanished, that obsession would break. No more competing over the latest model. No more endless upgrades. Gaming would change forever. Smartphones made gaming universal. Quick puzzle games, online multiplayer apps, and even mobile versions of big titles took over free time. If phones disappeared, gaming wouldn't end. It would move back to consoles, PCs, or even old-school board games. Families might spend more time together, and people could turn toward new hobbies or education. The constant distraction of one more round in your pocket would vanish, and that might shift free time in new directions. The internet loses its grip. The internet has been around for decades, but it exploded because smartphones made it easy to access everywhere. On the bus, in bed, even at the dinner table, we're always online. Without phones, the internet would feel distant again. People would still use it for work or socializing, but only when sitting at a computer. That constant stream of updates and entertainment would no longer follow you everywhere. Society would slow down, and for some, that might feel refreshing. Would people be happier? This is where things get complicated. On one hand, smartphones gave people freedom to work from anywhere, to stay connected, to build careers that don't tie them to a single place. On the other hand, phones also trapped us in endless scrolling. Always checking for updates, always comparing. Without them, maybe people would talk face-to-face more. Families could sit through dinner without distractions. People might even feel less stressed, more present, and more connected to their real surroundings. But disconnection is real. Not everything about losing smartphones would feel good. Think of someone living far away from the city, with no landline and no internet access nearby. Without phones, that person would be cut off from the world. Emergencies would be harder to handle. News updates would take longer to reach people. The sense of security that comes from knowing you can reach anyone at any time would vanish. Disconnection could be scary, especially in times of crisis. Could you survive without them? So, if smartphones disappeared tomorrow, life wouldn't completely collapse, but it would change in huge ways. Messaging, video calls, Online shopping, gaming, and even how we use the internet, all of it, would shift. Some people would find peace in the slower pace, while others would struggle with the loss of instant connection. Would you adapt to a simpler, less connected world? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and tell us honestly, would you survive without your smartphone?